So on the page, we are getting some messages about women on women messages, women messaging me. Women messaging me, what do you think about Loisa and Dalio's diet?
At any tips pag umatake ang gastro? So yan na nga sinasabi ko sa inyo sa pagda-diet nyo, ang gastro-gastro. So syempre guys, tamang diet. Okay po? Pag wag nyong sanay nagugutom kayo. Pag nararamdaman nyong nagugutom kayo, kahit kumain kayo ng biskwit, tinapay, tubig, okay na yun. Basta tubig. Okay?
She's an actress here in the Philippines, and I don't know who she is. I don't watch TV. So I have to research. So I watched the videos and I've read the commentaries and on Facebook, on social media, and the diet is pretty low. Okay, I take that back. It's ridiculously low. Okay, 158 calories per day to if she does stick to that, less than 500 calories per day. It's still crazy. Okay, it's just coffee and boiled egg, and it's part of the fad diets. Okay, where you just eat as minimal as possible in order to lose as much weight as possible. Okay, why do I say weight? Because you will not lose a lot of those weight is not all fat. Okay, you will also lose muscle. That's why when you see her body is just pretty skinny. Okay, her bone structure is just pretty good for a girl. Wide hips, shoulders, and the rib cage is small. That's why she has automatically that shape. But not all girls will lose weight that way, will lose fat that way. Okay, because they will not look as good as her. Okay, because some women have smaller hips, wide clavicular bones, and wide, rib cage. So they will not look as good as her. That's why she's an actress. She has the genetics. This diet approach is no different than how Hollywood actors and actresses approach their diet, especially when preparing for a role. And we all know the Filipinos like to copy. So we copy our favorite celebrities even though their approach is not the most optimal. Here's the lesson. Not because a celebrity is doing it, you should do it too. Okay? The celebrity is not the determining factor. The science is the determining factor. Is it scientific? Is it according to the data? Okay? The data shows that extreme dieters gain back their weight 98% of the time after a year of extreme dieting. So, what are the dangers of low-calorie diet? Her diet consists of eggs and some biscuits and nothing else. Okay, some veggies, I don't know. But it's pretty low. It's less than 500 calories a day. This is bad if you do this long term. Okay, like what Christian Bale did on his movie on preparing for a role called The Machinist. Okay, he turned skin and bones on that movie. Okay,
I just didn't think it was possible. I didn't eat. That was it.
this is good though if you do this for like 10 days or 14 days, 2 weeks, to break the habit. To break the habit of overeating. We as 21st century humans are overeating like that. Automatically overeating. So, low calorie diets may be a solution for you short term in order for you to kickstart your weight loss long term. But let's first address the problem with low calorie diets. Okay, the problem with low calorie diets is number one, it's unsustainable. Very few people can do it. Okay, if you're used to eating a lot and you reduce your calories from this to this, like almost nothing, you will be so ravenously hungry. I mean, super hungry that you binge, you overeat. You know, it's done. I'm out of this. Okay, and you eat and eat and eat and eat. And what happens? This is your maintenance. You go here, you diet, and then you just say screw that, and you'll eat here more than you need. So that's number one problem. It causes binge eating. It's unsustainable. The number two problem of low calorie diets, super low calorie diets, is what I've mentioned before: muscle loss. Guys, muscle is so important in our bodies. Number one, it makes you move well, function well. It makes you strong. It makes your body strong. And number three, of course, the look. Okay, the look of it. Okay, people underestimate, especially women, the effect of muscle when it is gained. When women gain muscle and they lose body fat, they look sexy. They look good automatically. Okay? So add muscle on your frame. Don't lose it by doing Loisa and Dalio's diet. And people hate, comment, and bash her because of the diet. I think maybe she does that for short term, for just a period of time. Okay, I don't think any human being can sustain eating skyflakes and biscuits and eggs for a year or two. Okay, I think she just do it to break some habit. Okay, we don't need to judge her. We don't need to bring her down. Okay, it's an accomplishment. It's a great accomplishment. She really lost fat, but she also lost muscle. So you're probably thinking, what can I do to lose as much fat as possible like her? Well, she lost as much weight as possible. It's not all body fat. But what can I do the right way to lose as much fat as possible? People don't realize this. Our bodies have limits, okay? A limit of how much fat it can burn per day, per week, per month, per year, and also muscle gain. How much it can gain per week, per month, per year, okay? Per day, per week, per month, per year. So in body fat terms, research shows that we only lose maximum 1% of our total body weight every week. That's the amount of fat you can lose every week. So for example, me, I'm 150 pounds on average. Okay, meaning if I want to lose fat as much as possible, the maximum fat, the fastest way possible, the maximum fat I can lose per week is only 1% of 150, which is what? 1.5 pounds. And that is the maximum. Okay? If I lose 2 pounds, not all of it will come from body fat. Maybe it will come from muscle mass or water weight or glycogen. Okay? So it will not be from fat. Okay? So apply this to you. If you're a 200-pound female, the maximum fat you can lose per week is around 2%. Okay? So don't lose like Loisa and Dalio losing like what? Big amounts of weight every week. Okay? So it will take time. It will take, if you do it right, it will take time. It will take patience. But I assure you, it will be sustainable. So that's it. That's my response, and I hope you learned something. Go to our website versusyoufitness.com/fatloss to learn more.